Hey everyone, Sean from QWERTY Comics. Thanks for stopping by today. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for future content. And today I'm super excited because I finally got my next CGC order pre-screened back in the mail. I sent this out probably the beginning of December of 2020 and I got it yesterday, halfway through February. You know, it all makes sense with their turnaround times, but I always forget what I sent in. Just for like the content of here, I never look at the grades online, mostly because I want to, be surprised and allow you to enjoy the excitement as well. I just opened the box just so to avoid the whole, having to cut everything open and just kind of look weird off screen. So again, if people don't know what a pre-screen is if you send over 25 books to CGC, you can get the option to set a pre-screen, meaning you can set the minimum bar that the book needs to be at or above. And so these are all modern books, and I want them all to be a 9.8 or better, because they're not worth selling if they're lower than that, to be honest, mostly because a lot of them are spec books. Some of them don't have too much leg. Right now they're, sometimes, from a 9.8 to a 9.6, you'll end up losing more money than you spent on the book. Most of all these books I've either scored for cover price or a fairly decent amount of money, just slightly above cover price. So usually $10-15. So let's get into it. So here's our cardboard and a receipt. Let's see what's inside. So first thing that I noticed, which makes me super happy, is there's no cardboard insert, meaning all the books got 9.8. So this is awesome. That's never happened to me before. I usually get like 1 or 2 or 3 books back that didn't hit the 9.8, so this is super exciting. Which means that I probably will be selling most of these, so I'm super excited. Alright, so let's see what we got. Okay. So our first one is Spider-Gwen #1, and it's the Inca variant cover. I believe this was like an incentive cover. Let me take out the bags so you can see. This is great. I wasn't sure if this was going to make it or not, because it just the spine just looked a little sad, but super excited about that. And then we have Spider-Gwen #1, just the regular cover. I sent in a couple of these now that I remember, and I mostly just I'm curious to see if this comic will ever, I'm speccing that it will go up eventually, kind of like what Ms. Marvel did and whatnot. So we have another one. Okay, so Batman Adventures, the Frankie's Comics one, edition B, which is the, it's a minimized cover, so this is a Peach Momoko cover. These I'm totally selling. I think this is a great cover, but I'm not a Batman fan, and I got them because I like the cover, but then I was like, I'm gonna sell it. Here we got another one. This is what I'm super excited about. Once and Future #1. This is the first edition printing. I'm really enjoying this book. It's a fun little read. And one of my local shops, they had this. I paid like $15 for it or something. But super excited about that one. That one's gonna stay in the PC. Oh, this is cool. So Spider-Man 2, #1, the Aspen Comics edition. So this is a Michael Turner illustration. I think this is a great cover. I believe there's something going on with this issue in general, which has a spec to it, so we'll see. I have another one. Okay, Batman Adventures, Peach Momoko. This is just sort of the trade cover, so you can see the logo that's there. Here's another one. I think this order had a couple of doubles in it, so don't get angry if you see the same thing. Okay, so this was like a huge summer spec, and it definitely died down since I ended up scoring all these, but I still think it's an amazing cover. It's Outlawed #1. And it's a great cover because it has all these like new characters on it, of like the new Marvel characters, and it's a wraparound. You know, this was going for 25 raw, 100 graded in this, but I believe it's dropped drastically since then, which is fine. I'll probably just like watch it and trend, see if it's trending. If it is like selling, if it goes up again, maybe as it gets closer to the Spider-Man movie or the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus show, we'll see if those kind of jump again. I have another one. So I scored these for cover price. My shop had a bunch of them, and so over time I just slowly started picking them all up. I'm super excited about these. We have Silk #1. So this, I think I scored for like $10 a piece. And another one. Again, I'm seeing if these will bump up in value come more Spider-Man movies coming out soon. So let's see. Oh, I love this cover. It's the it's Captain Marvel 23, but it's the Russell Dodderman cover. Sorry, not Jen Bartel. The colors made me thought Jen Bartel, but and I believe this was like very sought after for a while. Okay, and then we have Fantastic Four 26, the RB Silva cover. So this is part of that Stormbreakers series. I think this is a wonderful cover of Invisible Woman, and I love RB Silva's work as well. Mostly just like really caught an eye on it with the whole like House of X, Powers of X series. Okay, Spider-Man 53. So it's the Tim Sang cover. So we've probably all seen that. I think this is a great cover too. I don't think it's selling as hot as it was before. And I think it maybe paid like $10 or $12 for this. Same thing for this one as well. This one I think has died down. It's the New Avengers #7, which is the first appearance of the Illuminati. Yeah. So it says Sentry, Wrecker, and Maria Hill appearance, Paul Jenkins cameo on the last page. Oh, this is kind of sweet. Well, I'm sure most of you have heard the news, but Department of Truth has some type of movie deal or show deal in the works which is totally cool. I sent this off because I have like 10 copies of it. So hold on to these, see if they trend up. Oh, this is great. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, #1. This is the first print. This is a wonderful cover. This was also really hard to find in a nice quality conditioned book. I remember going to the store and so many of them were beat up. So it's nice to get that. I wasn't sure if that was going to get the 9.8 or not. We have a regular Captain Marvel 23. Oh, it doesn't say first appearance on it, but it's a lovely one's first appearance. Speaking of Powers of X, or 10, however you want to call it, bam! So this was a Comic Mint exclusive. I believe I have the little certificate over here. Okay, so it's only out of 500, and so this is great getting this, 1 in 500 copy. And it's the first appearance of Rasputin. I believe this is the first cover appearance of Rasputin as well, so we'll see if this goes up. And another Spider-Gwen #1. I think I'm going to chill on those for a little bit. And we got another Department of Truth #1. So that's good. I sent in 2. I think I have a bunch just saved. And then we have another Outlawed #1. They'll wrap around the what was it? It doesn't say the artist. Oh yeah, the Daniel wraparound cover. I think the colors look really great on this, and if you have 2, you could always put them back to back if you wanted. But yeah, that's it. So 25 9.8s from CGC. This is awesome. It makes me feel good with just training my eye to understand what a 9.8 is, and then where it would start going down to a 9.6 or 9.4. And so I felt pretty good with sending most of these out. There were some where I was like, I don't know, but then you have to also look at the rest of the book looks so clean except for this little marking, and that's where it probably gets the 9.8 versus a 9.9 or a 10. But I'm super excited about these. I'll probably be putting a handful on eBay soon. So just keep an eye on my eBay channel. And let me know what you think. Any of these worth holding on to? Any of them worth just getting them out as soon as possible because they're not worth anything? And then do you think any of these have some really good legs and you think it might be an investment down the line? So let me know down below. Leave a comment. I actually really enjoy getting everyone's comments. I reply to everyone's comments, and it's great to have that dialogue. And so awesome. I'll have some other content coming out soon, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a great one. Bye.